After months of practicing, the day of the play finally arrives. Our performance starts in the evening, but I have to be there a couple hours early, even though I'm a tree, so that doesn't really... I mean, I guess there's probably makeup. Juliet and Lyra will both be in the audience, although I know Lyra isn't super excited for it. Aspen will also be there, for both me and for Lena. Even though she doesn't seem to like Lena very much at all, so that's strange. Even though I explained again and again that I'll just be standing there when I'm on stage, they're just as excited as they were when I first announced I'd be participating. I am glad that they'll be there, though. The last hour or so before showtime is a busy one, with lots of the cast running around doing last-minute preparations or run-throughs. I just try to stay out of the way and help out if asked. We made the change from practicing in the park to practicing on a real stage pretty easily, and by now the whole production is pretty smooth. I make the mistake of peeking out through the... I can read, I promise. I make the mistake of peeking out from the curtain before it begins and see that almost all the chairs in the audience are filled. I even managed to spot my people, although they don't notice me. I head to a corner backstage, doing my best to stay out of everyone's way. Cyrus has been walking around, checking in with each cast and crew member in turn. He still hasn't gotten to me when Lena hurries over.
Miho! Ready to go? Nervous?
What for? I have literally nothing, no lines, no, like, literally I just have to remember where to stand.
So far, so good. What about you? Shouldn't you be in your costume? I'm gonna go get changed soon. I was just, talking with my parents. Are they here in the audience? Yep, front row. I think they were more excited for me to be in this play than I was. I know exactly what you mean. I'm glad I did it, though. Yeah, me too. They said they're glad I found something I like. Although I know they still wish it was ballet. I guess me being up on stage is still good enough for them.
That's nice. That's incredible that you have a family that's like, you have to be on the stage. Couldn't be me.
You're okay with that? Yeah, I think I am. I mean, it was my decision. I probably won't be in any other plays anytime soon, though. That's too bad. You're really good at it. I know, but I want to keep trying new things. Maybe someday I'll go back to ballet or something, but only if I decide that I want to, not someone else.
Hell yeah. You do you, Lena. Cyrus wraps up a conversation with a nearby cast member and then joins us in our corner.
Hey, you two. All set for your big debut, Miho?
Are you making fun of me?
I think I've got all my lines down.
Good. How about you, Lena?
Ready, boss!
Cool. Thanks for making this possible, both of you.
I did literally nothing.
No, it's no big deal. Right, Miho?
Okay, you did a lot though, so you don't get to act like that.
Right.
For me, that's pretty true, but for Lena...
We should probably go get changed, but first,
Scratching his neck, Cyrus looks away for a moment.
Hey, Lena. Are you, busy after this?
After the play? No? Why?
Do you wanna get dinner or something?
You are such a buffoon to ask this before the fucking play. You are gonna throw her off so bad. She's gonna fucking forget literally every line that she's ever fucking memorized. Lena blinks a few times in rapid succession.
Yes! Let's do that! Okay, I'm gonna go get ready now!
Face red, Lena runs off, both Cyrus and I staring after her.
The dressing room's the other way.
Moment later, Lena zooms past us, going in the opposite direction.
Oops, it's this way.
She disappears into another room.
That wasn't weird, was it?
You are so silly. What are you even talking about?
From me, I mean.
Nah, I think weird is like her normal anyway. I think she's pretty glad you asked her.
I kind of had a feeling after she gave me that painting a while ago. Part of the reason I wanted her to be in this play was so we could hang out more. But it's been kind of tough.
Don't worry. I think it'll all work out fine.
Cyrus nods.
Well, I'm gonna go get dressed too. See you on stage.
See you!
Cyrus leaves and I spend my last couple minutes alone. It's taken a while to get here, but it seems like everything's turned out alright. Lena's all over the place and hard to follow sometimes, and Cyrus is like her opposite. They're both nice people though, and I hope that them getting dinner later is just the start of something between them. I think they'd be good for each other. Eventually, it's time for me to go get ready as well. In the dressing room, I pull on my stiff tree costume and take my place backstage. If I don't get a picture of this stupid fucking outfit, I swear to God. From the other side of the curtain, I can hear the low rumble of the crowd talking. As the lights dim, the chatter does too. Looking around, I see Lena, all dressed up and ready to go. She gives me a big thumbs up. At the front, Cyrus faces everyone with a small smile.
Showtime.
We all get into position and the curtain rises. I'm not getting a picture of this stupid tree costume, am I? Music begins and Lena soon takes her place on center stage. Watching her perform is like watching a whole other person. There's a certain grace to her movements and the way she talks. I admire her ability to just go out and perform when she has to, even when I know she must be all worked up emotionally. Cyrus is the same way when he's acting. He has to talk louder to project his voice, but he doesn't seem uncomfortable doing it. The way he walks and talks is elegant, like Lena. The audience laughs and gasps in all the right places, and I even hear a few sniffles during some of the sad parts. It's finally time for me to go out. We don't go... The tree isn't there until late. The tree isn't there for... What? Huh? Whatever. It's finally time for me to go out. I'm surprised by just how many faces there are in the crowd. Can't let myself get distracted though. I need to do my best at standing also. That's important. My part is pretty easy, and I pull it off without a hitch. Who knew that I was good at standing? As I leave the stage for the last time, Lena now mouths, "Nice job" to me. I did nothing. I smile in return. The whole 2 hours seems to fly by. When the last scene ends, I can hardly believe that it's over. One by one, we all go back out to take a bow. One by one? That's some long... You said there were a bunch of people in this play. Those people are going to be clapping forever. Their hands are going to be so tired. What do you mean one by one? The applause from the audience is like thunder rolling through the theater. Oh! Well, I don't get to see us as a tree, but this is good too. The last ones to return are the three main characters, including Lena and Cyrus. As they take their place, the applause somehow gets louder, with everyone rising out of their seats to clap. Confetti falls from the rafters as they look around, basking in the celebration. Lena's smile is huge, while Cyrus seems a little stunned by the reaction. The three of them link hands to take a bow, and then the rest of us join them one last time for a final bow all together. Throughout it, Lena and Cyrus never let go of each other. When everything is over and everyone goes backstage to clean up and congratulate each other, I say goodbye to pretty much everyone except those two. I look around to try and find them, but can't. They're probably making out already somewhere. Oh, finally the sound of a door opening catches my ear. Peek around the corner of a hallway to see Lena and Cyrus standing at a door to the outside, about to step out together. I'd say they've earned the right to leave early and skip out on the cleaning. As the door shuts behind them, I smile to myself. I think they're gonna be just fine. Excellent. moon sits high in the sky as Juliet and I make our way through the quiet streets, hand in hand. With Lyra fast asleep at home, this is the first time we've spent together, with just the two of us since we got back from the edge of the world. We catch a shuttle to the nature preserve from the same place I boarded it last time. And just like our shuttle to the edge, it's almost devoid of other passengers. The preserve is open at all hours to give nocturnal fabled like Juliet the opportunity to come visit, but I don't expect it to be nearly as busy as when I went there. Sure enough, we're practically alone as we enter, having the whole area to ourselves.
It's just as beautiful as I remember.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
We meander through the lush, sprawling forest before ending up back near the calm river. Juliet and I point out nesting birds and skittering lizards as we see them. It's a much different atmosphere than when I was here in the daytime, but not in a bad way, just quieter and more relaxed.
I'm glad we can go out like this. It's been a while, huh?
Yes, it has. It's been hectic having another mouth to feed and look after.
For sure. I don't really mind it, though.
Nor do I.
We come to a stop near the water, not far from the covered sitting area. I can see my reflection staring back at me, but it looks like I'm alone. Although she's right beside me, Juliet has no reflection to speak of like usual. Like her ability to taste some food, I wonder if that'll come back someday.
It's been fun having Lyra around, even though it's only been a couple days. I like being able to help her out.
I know she's appreciative of it too, even if she has trouble expressing that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that. I know what it's like.
Whether it's cooking her dinner or setting up the TV or just checking on her at night, Lyra's presence has given me a sense of purpose that I didn't really have before. She's shown that she's capable of taking care of herself, but she's still choosing to rely on Juliet and me. Keep thinking of that hopeful blue glow that Unbi described. If Unbi had seen me back when I first came to the library, I probably would have had the same color surrounding me. Tonight, Lyra went to bed without worrying that her time at the library is limited, and she even complimented the meal that Juliet prepared for dinner. Just like I did, she's settling into a routine.
What are we gonna do about her?
Adopt her, obviously. What the hell are you doing asking that stupid-ass question? Hello? I ask quietly. Juliet doesn't answer at first. I know that she heard me. She's probably thinking about it too. The answer seems obvious, obviously, but also huge, life-changing for more than one life.
I want her to stay. I know what that means. At least, I kind of do. You would know better than me, since you've been through it before. But I don't want to tell her she has to leave someday. Not when I know she doesn't have anywhere else to go. I don't know what usually happens to kids without a family. But if I was her, I wouldn't trust some stranger who told me what I had to do, where I have to live. And one thing I do know is how hard it is to be alone in the world, with no one you can talk to or trust. I don't want anyone to feel that way. Not if I can help it.
I rest my head on Juliet's shoulder and she puts her arm around me. The sheer amount of responsibility that I'm suggesting we take on is overwhelming. Don't know anything about taking care of a kid. Didn't even know how to properly take care of myself until recently. There's so much that I'm only vaguely aware of. School, clothes, chores. I never had a childhood or grew up in the normal sense of the word. But none of that matters. What's important is that Lyra's here and her future is in our hands. Everything I've learned since coming to Wellington, all the ways I have grown, they all point towards this being the right decision. Beside me, I feel Juliet slowly nod.
In the end, it's not our choice to make. What's most important is what she wants, It's a cruel fate that dealt her this hand in the first place. Someone so young shouldn't have to make such a huge decision. But we can only play with the cards we're given. If being with us is what Lyra wants, then I would be happy to oblige. The road will be long and difficult. There will be tears and frustrations on both sides, I'm sure. And I'm sure it will take some time before she can fully trust and accept us, as it should. But I know there will also be smiles and joy. Little things and big things that make the difficulties worth enduring. If that's something that she's prepared for, as much as she can be, and that you're prepared for too, Miho, then I want her to stay as well.
I lift my head to look around. All around us are the reminders of many lives, big and small, from the chirping crickets and croaking frogs to the other park visitors who pass us by. All of them, all of us, exist together here, under the same moon, breathing the same air. I used to take these connections for granted, just like I did my everyday existence. It's not just what I've gained since then, but also what I've lost that makes me pause and silently reflect. Jungin, my person, who never ever forgot me. Aspen and Juliet, who opened up their hearts and lives to accept me. Even Unbi, who eventually came to trust me. They all made me who I am. I'm fortunate to have had them in my life. Can I be that for someone else? Can I help someone grow the same way? The one thing that all those people have in common is that they all took a chance on me, and I took a chance on them. And now I have that song stuck in my head. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that all the best things in life come with risk and uncertainty. This decision, as big as it may be, isn't any different. Turning to look into Juliet's eyes, I nod.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Her gentle warmth engulfs me as her arms pull me into an embrace.
Then we'll speak with her tomorrow.
Juliet and I ended up getting home pretty late from the nature preserve, so the next morning I choose to sleep in a bit longer than usual. When I finally climb out of bed, I go to check on Lyra. Although her bed is messy and unmade, she's nowhere to be seen. She must have already gotten up and gone downstairs. Yawning, I make my way to the kitchen, expecting to see her and Juliet, but when I see who's waiting there instead, I blink with surprise.
Aspen!
Ah, Miho. Good morning.
It's been forever since you've been here.
It's only been a few weeks.
That's forever, when you were here every day before that.
Like I said, forever.
It does feel that way, I admit. Sorry I haven't been able to chat much lately.
It's fine. I know you're busy.
God dang it, y'all were supposed to keep talking so I could drink some water. Although Aspen and I still check in every morning, just so she doesn't forget me again. We never talk for long. In fact, most of our conversations are pretty much just saying hello and then almost immediately saying goodbye. Fucking pointless. Haven't even gotten the chance to tell her about everything that's been happening these past few days.
Have you been?
Oh, same as ever. These past couple weeks I've been working hard on some edits to my manuscript that a publisher requested. It's been tough, but I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's great! So they're gonna publish your book?
It's still too early to say, but
She cracks a smile.
I'm optimistic at least. What about you? I expected Juliet to be around by now, but I haven't seen her.
She might be asleep. We were out kind of late last night.
Oh! I take it that means things are going better between you two then.
See, it's been so long that you don't even know that it has been better. Good grief.
Yeah, your advice helped a lot. Things have been really good, actually.
I'm so glad to hear it.
The whole time we're talking, Aspen is also turning this way and that in her chair like she's searching for something.
What are you looking for?
I don't know what happened to my pen.
Oh.
I swear I just had it with me, but now I can't find it.
Maybe you dropped it on the floor?
Or maybe an invisible thief stole it from you.
Maybe. It's not a big deal, though. I have extras.
Her purse is dangling from her chair, and she pulls it into her lap to dig around. When she does, she frowns.
What now?
Are all of your extras gone too?
My notebook is missing too.
Oh.
There's no way that fell out on its own.
Aspen stands up. Oh no, I would be a terrible parent. I enjoy fucking shenaniganery too much. Aspen stands up, pacing back and forth between her seat and the entrance to the kitchen, peering down the room towards the front door. While she's out of her seat, I watch her hand mirror float up out of her bag and disappear around a corner. Have to bite my lip to keep from laughing as I realize what's going on. Looking frustrated, Aspen returns and sits back down.
How odd.
Taking a peek into her purse again, Aspen suddenly looks up and glares at me.
Did you do this?
What?
Do what?
My mirror. I'm certain it was just here. I just saw it and set it aside.
I didn't touch it. I swear.
Then who did?
The boogeyman. As fun as it is to watch Aspen get flustered, I don't want her to get genuinely upset. I look over in the direction where I saw her mirror vanish.
Alright, Lyra. That's enough.
Lyra suddenly pops into view right next to me instead of where she disappeared. She has a notebook and pen in one hand and the mirror in her other.
Why'd you ruin it? I was gonna get her whole bag next.
Across from me, Aspen stares in shock, her mouth moving but unable to actually form any sentences.
Wait. Who? Huh?
This is actually the best way that you two could have met, actually.
Aspen, meet Lyra. Lyra, meet Aspen. She's not a wolf. Don't worry.
Lyra rolls her eyes at me.
Duh. I can tell.
We're gonna be ragging on her for the rest of her life about that in particular. I can feel it. After blinking a few times, Aspen manages to get herself somewhat under control.
It's nice to meet you, Lyra.
From the way she stares at me, even while she's talking to the kid, I can tell that Aspen wants an explanation.
Do you live here too?
I don't. Why do you ask?
You act like it.
I can't help but snort with laughter. Aspen, meanwhile, seems like she can't tell if she should be offended or not. Having had my fun, I decide to help her out.
Lyra's staying at the library for a while. We met her a couple days ago.
I see. Juliet sure does love her strays.
Hey now, be nice. I'll kill you. I love you, but I'll kill you.
Lyra, may I please have my things back?
Fine.
Stomping over to where Aspen's sitting, Lyra returns her belongings.
So you're able to use magic too, I see.
Uh-huh. Can you?
Unfortunately not. I wish I could.
It must suck to be the only person in a friend group who, like, can't do magic stuff. That sucks. Just to show off, Lyra disappears again, and Aspen instinctively clutches her purse tightly.
How long are you able to stay invisible?
Reappearing, Lyra shrugs.
I have to hold my breath.
Incredible.
Oh, that explains it.
Thought she always puffed out her cheeks for dramatic effect, but if it's part of her magic, then that makes more sense. Looking smug. Looking smug, Lyra sits down in the last empty seat at the table. Aw, shit, we're gonna need another chair.
When's breakfast? Dunno. Juliet's still asleep. I can start making us something, though. I can wait. Juliet's cooking is better.
Okay, well, we can probably make toast. Toast is the same no matter who makes it, as long as you don't leave it, like, too long. This time it's Aspen who tries to stifle a laugh.
She doesn't mince words, does she?
At least she's honest, I guess. I'm gonna cook anyway. Even I can't mess up eggs and toast that much.
Okay, well, eggs you can definitely mess up. Toast, on the other hand, I conveniently choose to leave out the results from last time I made them. I have more experience now, so it should go better. Once again, Juliet turns up while I'm halfway through cooking.
Good morning, everyone. My, what a crowded kitchen we have today.
Morning! The food will be ready soon.
This time I'm keeping a close eye on the eggs to make sure they don't overcook, and on the toast to make sure it cooks enough. While I do that, Juliet goes and retrieves another chair from somewhere so that we all have a place to sit. When everything looks right, I dish it up and serve it. Aspen and Lyra eat without any complaints, which I take to mean it's good enough, but it's Juliet's reaction that I'm most curious about. I watch intently as she prepares a careful bite, chewing thoughtfully. Then her face lights up.
It tastes wonderful.
How is this happening?
Awesome!
I'd happily cook every morning if it makes her smile like that every time. Also, how did Aspen not have anything to say about that? When breakfast is over, Juliet stands up to get everyone's attention.
Aspen, Miho, I was wondering if I might be able to enlist your help for the day. Since the library is closed for the weekend, I thought it might be a good opportunity to give this place a thorough cleaning.
Aww.
It's been ages since it's had a good dusting, and some of the spare rooms could stand to be emptied out.
Sure, I don't mind. I could certainly use the exercise.
Yeah, of course I'll help.
Thank you.
What about me? I can help too.
Well...
She and I look at each other and I give a tiny nod. We didn't plan out how to have this conversation with Lyra, but now seems as good a time as any. Although Aspen's also here, are we sure that we want to put the kid through this in front of... Okay. Aspen must notice our silent exchange because she stands up. Ah!
I'll go straighten up the books first, before we start on the rest of the house. Just give me a call if you need me.
Convenient.
We will. Thank you.
Once Aspen leaves, Juliet takes a seat, scooting her chair closer to Lyra and me. From the way the kid starts to fidget, I get the impression that we're making her nervous.
Lyra, there was something that Miho and I wanted to ask you. Something very important.
Do you want to live here with us?
I decide to just cut to the chase rather than stretch out the amount of time that Lyra has to worry about what we're gonna say. She stops fidgeting immediately, looking confused. She's about to be like, I already am? Hello?
What do you mean? I already do.
Yes, but in a permanent sense. Not just for a few nights, but...
This would be your home. Oh.
For a bit, none of us talk. Under the table, I seek out Juliet's hand, and I'm surprised that it's shaking. Lyra chews her lip and bites her thumb, staring at the floor.
Of course, if you don't want to, then we fully understand. Both of us will do everything we can to help you find somewhere that you do want to be.
Yeah. We won't make you go back to the people you ran away from or anything like that.
Even though we've already promised her that, I feel like it bears repeating.
If I do, then what would we be?
In what sense?
Like...
She struggles to find the words to phrase her question, but I think I know what she means. It's kind of like when Juliet and I began our relationship and I didn't know what to call it.
we'd be family.
Finally, Lyra looks up at both of us, squeezes Juliet's hand, and she squeezes back, still shaky.
Okay. I like that.
I can feel the tension drain out of Juliet's hand as she relaxes, laughing with relief. Even as my heart pounds, I can feel myself grinning too. And across from us, for the first time ever, I see Lyra's face light up with a real, genuine smile, one that she doesn't bother to hide or force away. Don't have to be silver to see the hope that she feels right now. I felt it myself not so long ago. This time, I get to be the one to say the words that Juliet said to me back then.
In that case, welcome home.
Stop it, I'm gonna die. Stop it, I'm gonna die. I'm dead, I'm dying. Leaping to her feet, Lyra scurries over with her arms outstretched. Juliet and I both catch her in a hug, the three of us wrapping our arms around each other. Somehow, out of the three of us, Lyra's the only one without any tears in her eyes.
You'll never have to be alone again.
Together, Lyra and I both nod. The three of us separate, and Juliet laughs as she wipes her face.
Well, shall we go give Aspen a hand?
Yeah.
By the way, Aspen, we just adopted a child. Hello. We find Aspen up near the front, idly wiping down one of the display cases with a rag. She turns around to... I thought you said you were going to organize books or whatever. She turns around to face us, and I see her sizing up all the details at once. Our tears, Lyra's hand in Juliet's, and her newfound smile. I can tell she understands.
Congratulations, all of you.
Aspen, Juliet, and I organize and scrub the downstairs area from top to bottom. Lyra runs back and forth between us, bringing cleaners and rags and whatever else someone asks for. Once we're finished, we move upstairs, skipping over my room and Juliet's study. Instead, we all stop at the storage room where I found the fish tank for the elemental and where Juliet got my TV. She flicks on the lights, illuminating boxes stuffed with toys and clothes, and even a couple full of books. All of these used to be Cosette's things. They've just sat here untouched for years. I put a hand on her shoulder while both Lyra and Aspen wait uncertainly by the door. Juliet strolls through the room, peering into several boxes. Sometimes she retrieves a toy, like a plastic horse or a stuffed doll, and gazes at it fondly, but then she puts them back. I follow her in, and hesitantly, Lyra follows behind me. Stop it, I'm dead. Juliet kneels down to match Lyra's eye level, gently reaching out to clasp her hands.
Lyra, feel free to keep anything here that strikes your fancy. We'll donate the rest to others who may want them.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm certain. Cosette wouldn't have wanted her treasures to sit in the dark and waste away unappreciated. I was only doing that for myself. No. What she would have wanted is for them to bring smiles and happiness to others. Like they brought to her. Passing them down is the best way I can honor her memory.
I'll take good care of them. Promise.
Juliet pats her on the head.
I know you will.
Takes all day, but together we managed to comb through everything in the rooms. We got through that whole room in one day? Incredible. Maybe I'm just really slow and take forever to clean shit out, but like, God, I remember when we were having to clean out my grandma's house, it took for fucking ever. It takes all day, but together we managed to comb through everything in the rooms. Aspen sweeps and dusts while the rest of us sort out all the belongings. In the end, Lyra only picks a few toys and clothes for herself. The rest are packed neatly into boxes that Juliet and I haul downstairs to be picked up by a charity group later. We go room by room, cleaning up until we reach the last one, Lyra's room. All of us help her carry her chosen toys in, setting them up on a shelf or in a toy box. Aspen and Juliet swap out the bed sheets and the curtains and take care of all the dust. We also rearrange the furniture, just to give it a new look. There are a few things Juliet takes with her too, photographs and a journal and other personal belongings. She takes those into her study, giving them a place of honor by her desk, where they'll never be out of sight, but also where they're surrounded by the records and lives of others who came before, people who might have known her. Juliet puts a smiling, framed picture of Cosette on the shelf, facing towards the door. In the photo, Cosette is laughing and winking, even as she's walking away from the camera. I have to say, she looks right at home too.
Whew, I'm beat.
I flop down on the bed, spreading my arms out. It's not my bed for once, but Juliet's.
You worked very hard today. You deserve to be exhausted.
Not as hard as you. You carried most of those boxes.
We both put in a lot of effort.
She lays down next to me. Without a window, it's darker in Juliet's room than it is in mine. I can count on one hand the number of times I've been in here. Let out a yawn. Aspen went home hours ago, and Lyra went to bed not long after. It'll be my turn soon.
You should get some rest, dear.
I will. First, I have to get the energy to go back to my room.
Oh, you're so funny.
Do you?
What do you mean?
There's certainly room for two here.
Rolling onto my side to face her, I laugh.
Yeah, I guess so. You must be worn out too. You stayed up all day, didn't you?
Yes. I wanted to spend it with the three of you.
I'm glad.
I yawn again, and this time it's Juliet who laughs.
Sleep, my love. I'll see you in the morning.
She doesn't have to tell me twice, not even bothering to fight my heavy eyes from closing. I just nod.
Good night.
The sky collapses into the ocean, splashing me with 1,000 shades of blue. Clouds drift through the water, and fish swim through the sky. I'm alone, but I'm not alone. Although there's no one at my side, I can feel the warm presence of my loved ones in my heart. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Is this a weird dream? It's gotta be connected to it, the bead, right? With each step I take, skywater ripples in every direction. The expanse goes on forever, above, below, and around me. Look down at my hands and feet, and my reflection beneath me. Yellow eyes framed by dark fur look back, the fox's paws moving in time with my footsteps. She's me and I'm her. I know this, so why are we separated like this? Together we move forward, though it's impossible to see what's beyond the horizon, just more and more blue. Then, far ahead, something floating along in the current catches my eye and I run to it. It's a piece of paper rolled up tightly. Something stirs in my soul as one of the people I hold dear there smiles in recognition. Gently, I unfurl the scroll, but as soon as I do, the words written there melt away, pouring off the page and into the water at my feet. I look down to see the ink pooling beneath me, between my feet and the fox's paws. Take a deep breath and then kneel down. My hand hovers just inches from the surface. Single paw waits on the other side as the fox's eyes look into mine. Mustering all my courage, I plunge my hand down into the swirling ink and rippling water, reaching for my other self. Whoopsie doopsie, I hit the right click on accident. With a gasp, I bolt upright in bed, breathing heavily. My palms and neck are slick with sweat, and my heart races like I just ran a marathon. Daylight blinds me, and I hold up one arm to shield myself from it, but it doesn't help. That doesn't make any sense, because we fell asleep in Juliet's room, which doesn't have windows. As I become aware of other sensations, like the unfamiliar bed I'm in and the warmth of someone beside me, I remember where I am. Juliet's room, not my own. Usually my dreams fall away as soon as I wake up, but the one I just had remains vivid in my mind. That endless blue lingers in my thoughts, crystal clear memory.
Mia?
I can hear Juliet sit up on the other side of the bed, still partially hidden in shadow. As I blink to get my bearings, I realize that it's not daylight blinding me. It's the bead. As bright as the full moon, it rests against my chest. In its glow, I can see a third person illuminated between Juliet and me. Lyra's fast asleep, somehow unbothered. She's flat on her back, her hands clutching a blanket. I cup my hands and lift them to cover my bead, although light still pours out from between my fingers. The moment my palms brush against it, a shiver runs down my spine. The ocean from my dreams fills my thoughts, even as I'm aware of what's around me. As the feeling dissipates, I'm left with a sensation of total calmness. My eyes aren't bothered by the light. I don't feel hot under the blankets, and with Lyra pressed against me, the dampness of my hair is gone. I look over and see Juliet in the darkness. Although sleepiness still tugs at her eyes, I can tell that she is wide awake now. With one hand, I remove my necklace. One by one, I slide off the other beads until I get to the one that matters. Let it fall into my hand. The only sensation I'm aware of is it resting there. Tiny cracks cover it all over. Close my fingers around it, hiding some more of the glow. Sensing Juliet rather than seeing her, I whisper into the dark.
It's time.
That's ominous. I stand up and I feel the bed shake as Juliet stands up as well. We go out into the hallway together, carefully shutting the door behind us. From the hallway window, I can see that it's still early morning, just around sunrise. I uncurl my fingers again, letting the brilliant light illuminate the hall. Juliet and I both look at it, and then she meets my eyes. Strangely, I don't feel any nervousness.
Let's go down to the beach.
The ocean here isn't quite the same as the one in my mind. It's rougher and dotted with boats, and presumably the wrong color because it's not the middle of the day. Shouts of fishermen handling the morning's catch drift over from the boardwalk. The noisy drone of a landing airship buzzes over them. Juliet and I stand just out of reach of the tide, not far from where I first confessed my feelings to her. Her parasol blocks the early morning sun as we face each other. Out here, the light from my bead isn't so pronounced. It hasn't gotten any dimmer, though. A noisy awareness hums in the back of my mind, like a radio not quite tuned to a station. It's impatient. I'm impatient. I lock eyes with Juliet. Neither of us say anything. Neither of us need to. She just nods, encouraging me. I turn towards the sea. Slowly, I bring the bead to my lips. As it gets closer, the humming in my head gets louder, and the ocean in my mind feels like it might break free into reality. Then, the moment the bead touches my tongue, it melts away like candy, and the humming sound stops. The ocean recedes. Closing my eyes, I feel the magic spread throughout my body. It's like a wind inside me that I inhale, filling my lungs. Not just my lungs, but my heart, my mind, everything else. That breeze ripples across my skin from the inside, flexing my fingers and curling my toes. Moves to fill every part of me. It's magic I was born to inherit. Drifts across my memories, making the colors more vivid and filling in details I'd forgotten. Springtime green of the trees in the forest, the agony of my injured leg, bitter cold of being caught in a storm, the softness of my first night in my own bed. I do feel my body change as my one tail splits into 9, unfurling behind me, just like Juliet's parasol. I understand Umbi's words now when she teased me for not figuring it out. Swallowing my bead hasn't made me into a different person. What it wanted was only ever what I wanted. The pain of loss and the comfort of love, happiness. I've experienced these and so many other things for myself already. My bead hasn't ever known anything that I didn't know. It's only been an extension of me. Haha, oops. And what I know is that I haven't reached the end of my journey. Just another step on it. Still have to strive for those things that I want. To be happy, to be in love. They aren't destinations either. They're pathways themselves that I have to strive to follow and stay on. Chunho, Skyfox. Before me, the sky and sea appear to stretch out forever, meeting at the edge of existence. Though separate, they match each other in their vastness. Both are as hopeful a blue as I've ever seen.
Miho.
Juliet says my name like a statement, not a question, confirming that I'm still here in front of her. Still me.
Juliet.
Still, it seems fitting that my first word is the new me should be her name.
How do you feel?
Take a moment to assess that. Being a fox feels different from being in my other form, but this feels like a mixture of both. The scent of the ocean, fish and salt and more, is stronger in my nose. Among the chaotic noise of the fishermen and the other city bustle, I'm able to pick out individual voices and focus on individual sounds. Each grain of sand on the beach stands out, so numerous that if I look at them too long, my eyes start to hurt. In the same way, I can notice each thread of Juliet's shirt, each splinter on the nearby boardwalk, each bubble in the rising tide.
Different, but the same. I can notice more of everything around me, but I don't feel that different on the inside. I'm still just Miho.
Good. I would hope for nothing else.
I take a few steps, getting used to the feeling of having more tails. Although they're heavier, moving them comes as naturally as moving just one did. They fan out behind me, the only evidence of the change I just underwent. That and the missing necklace around my throat. Damn, the bead ate all the other beads too? And the thread?
Do I seem any different to you?
Not at a glance. Is it what you'd expected?
I don't know if I was expecting anything in particular. I said that to Unbi, and she just laughed at me. But I get it now. My bead didn't change me. I've changed myself. I think maybe that's why Unbi isn't quite ready yet. But I'm sure she will be soon. I think she's on the right track now.
Juliet gazes at me with admiration in her eyes. There was a time where that would be kind of embarrassing because I didn't know what she was seeing in me. Now, having made peace with who I am, I feel like I can stand a little taller.
Do you remember what you said once, back when we first met? I believe it was one of the first times we had breakfast together.
Okay, well, this is vague, so, it's going to be impossible to guess what the hell you're talking about.
You said that you wanted to learn how to be a person.
I'd say I accomplished that.
As would I. But you helped me do the same. Unbi as well. And I'm sure there's much that Lyra will learn from you in time. Unbi was right in that regard. The capacity to change. Not just yourself, but the others in your life has always been within you.
Yeah. I guess my bead was just trying to show me that all along. Now that it's gone, I wonder if it means people will be able to remember me normally. If not...
Then it'll be another trial, another goal to work towards, another challenge to overcome. Somehow the thought of that isn't so scary anymore, because I know that I can rely on myself and on my loved ones, and that things will turn out okay. I smile.
If not, then I'll keep trying to find a way. I'm pretty good at that after all.
Somehow you always do.
The sun is getting higher, and Juliet repositions her parasol to block it. Feels luxuriously warm on my tails, but I know Juliet can't be comfortable.
You should go back to the library without me. I'll be home soon. but I want to walk around a bit first.
Lyra's probably already awake, being like, where's breakfast? Yeah, right. She can figure out her own breakfast. She knows how to steal from the fridge. It's fine.
All right. It's probably best if Lyra doesn't wake up to an empty house.
No, literally.
I'll see you again soon then.
Before she goes, we embrace each other for a kiss. Her lips feel even softer than usual, and her hand as it holds mine for a moment is gentler. We step apart sharing a smile, and I wave goodbye as Juliet starts making her way back home. Head to the skyport myself. It's busy when I get there. The airship that I heard land not long ago has let its passengers off, and they flow through the security lines and into the freedom of the city. I stop outside the doors where I said goodbye to Unbi, although I don't plan to go inside. Instead, I turn around and start walking towards town, following a zigzag path that takes me along roads and alleyways. It's been months since I arrived, but I can still remember every twist and turn that I took as I ran from the security guard. Some of those streets I've walked down several times since, and some of them I only passed through that time. The welcoming colors of Cuba Street guiding me towards the heart of Wellington. Along the way, I pass by the Bell House, pausing outside of it. It's early enough that the inside is still dark, except for a couple lights in the kitchen. Even Aspen isn't here this early. In the glass window, I can see my own reflection. I half expect to find a fox staring back at me, but not this time. Like I said to Juliet, I'm still just Miho. From the Bell House's door, I make a sharp turn and go back the way I came from. On my way to Mount Victoria, I pass by the road to the library, but don't go down it, of course. I'm not quite ready to go home yet. I'm sure Juliet is waiting for me there, and Lyra too, if she's awake. Wonder what she'll have to say about my new tales. Keep on walking, and soon the rising green slope of Mount Victoria comes into view. Climbing up the mountain is pretty much automatic, since I can remember every curve and incline in the trail before it happens. Although I pass a few people who are also on their way up, and also some people heading down from the top, I'm all alone when I reach the summit. Just for a moment, I know, but a moment is enough. From up here, the skyport doesn't look very big, and the path I just took doesn't seem very far. Yet, in a sense, it took me months to walk it. I'm sure I'll come up here many more times in the future. There are so many places I want to go and things I want to see, but I know that I'll never get tired of this view. People and places I care about are always in my reach. For me, everything comes back to this spot. When I stood up here for the first time, I couldn't have known the journey that was about to begin for me. That's why I can't help but feel excited as I gaze out at the city that I've come to love. So many things are changing, but for once, it isn't scary. The future is uncertain, but that just means it's full of opportunities and potential. I'm done with letting life just happen to me. From now on, I intend to make it what I want. A sudden gust sweeps across the mountain, down through the forest, and out towards the sea. It ripples through my hair the same way it ripples through the trees. As the leaves rustle together in the breeze, it sounds like warm laughter. Little fox, where is your home? The wind whispers. Closing my eyes, I relax and surrender myself to it all.
Right here.
Is that the end? The music got louder, so I think that might be the end. Yep. Dang it, I wanted more shenanigans with our child.
As I open to another page, I wonder if I'll always stay the same or be someone someday. As you open up another door, I'm searching for more, but I'm not really sure what I telepress forward to remember you by. And getting older will mean that you're not on my mind.
Aw, heck yeah.
Together we'll be young till we die. Maybe I'll forget a bit of you, maybe you'll forget me too. But I'll treasure every second, and I know that you will too.
Shut the heck up! God dang it, I want more! No. Oh man. Oh! Yes! I'm winning! Everything is already packed up and on its way down to the other underworld. All that remains is us. What? After 100 years in the library from Juliet and half a decade from Lyra and me, it only took a couple days for everything we owned to be organized into boxes and sent ahead to our new home. Everything that we're keeping, at least. There was just as much to give away. Toys and clothes that Lyra had outgrown, furniture we didn't want to take, mementos that we left with our friends. The only part that's remained unchanged are the library shelves themselves. Aspen swore that she wouldn't take a single book off the shelves after taking over. Bedroom I shared with Juliet, Lyra's room, and Juliet's office were the last ones to be packed up. At first, it was jarring to see so much empty space, but over time I stopped thinking about it that way. Rather than picturing what's not there anymore, I prefer to think of it as being ready to be reborn. Whatever this place becomes, I hope whoever's here after us loves it just as much as we did.
Are you ready, dear?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Aye! For what might be the last time, the two of us stand together in the library's foyer. Hand in hand, we take a final look around. Creaky spots on the floor, the faintly musty smell of so many books, the curtains fluttering in the breeze. All of it is imprinted on my heart. I'll never forget it. This was the first home I ever had. Well, the second after the forest, but as far as I'm concerned, it's where my life began. We've made a lot of memories here. I know that we'll be missed, just as much as we'll miss it. Despite how long it's been, I'm still not entirely used to people remembering me, but I prefer that bittersweet feeling to the pain of being forgotten. Now it's time to say goodbye. Ah! Where's our child? Juliet clicks open the locket around her neck. On one side, there's a tiny picture of the four of us, Juliet, Lyra, Aspen, and me. Although it's just the three of us who are going, Aspen will always be a part of our family. Even now, she's at the skyport waiting to see us off. On the other is a photo of Cosette. She has the same wry look in that picture as in her portrait that once hung on the wall. Half smirk, half laugh. Her smile is immortalized forever. The tiny hands of the clock tick imperceptibly onward.
What about you? Are you ready?
There are plenty of things that I'll miss. Sure, I haven't even thought of them all yet. After so long, I can scarcely believe that I'm leaving. And yet, I'm excited for what awaits us. Not just in our new home, but in our new lives. I feel the same way I did 5 years ago. We first fell in love. I can't wait to see what happens next.
I'm sorry, it's only been 5 years? Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, hold on. It's only been 5 years. This... 100 years, half a decade. For some reason, I know that I read that right? I hope I read that right. But in my brain, I read it as half after 100 years from Juliet and half that from Lyra and me. We didn't wait very fucking long to leave, huh? God damn. We lean in at the same time, the same thought on both of our minds. Even after another 100 years, I know that I won't get tired of kissing Juliet. The front door bangs open and we both look over to see Lyra standing there impatiently.
Come on! Do you want to keep Aspen waiting forever?
Juliet and I look at each other with a smile.
Forever's an awfully long time, you know.
Right. So we'd better get going.
Aw, are we not gonna get a full look at... Aw. I wanted to see Miho's full updated look. The little extra top on top looked real fucking cute. Oh. Oh. Man.
Oh, what's in here?
Man. God dang it. Oh. Huh? I didn't mean to click on that. For some reason, I thought I could just drag it. I'm sorry. I flashed all of that back and forth really fast. You can see all the little pictures. What? Oh, that must be the... What's his face? The fisherman guy. Yeah, that's probably the end of that storyline that I missed out on, alas. Oh, and then that's probably Aspen's stuff. And then... Right, because there's 2 endings for each. Like, there's 2 Juliet endings, and then two Aspen endings. I assume based on the whole, like, are you wanting to change? Or are you afraid of change? Cute. Good stuff. Well, that was Please Be Happy. God dang it. I want like another fucking 4 hours of just hanging out with Lyra and having her prank people some more, and then just letting that happen because it's funny. Oh well. Well, that was Please Be Happy. They're very good. Good shit. God dang it. I just have too many feelings now. And that's a problem. So I have to go fix that. Anyways. Take care, y'all. Hope you have a good one. Bye.